Hello, everybody. My name is Charlie Eck. I am head of corporate citizenship and compensation and facilities for Dolphin Incorporated.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pierce Stason. I'm the head of marketing at Dolphin Incorporated.
Hi, everyone. I'm Liam McDonough, and I'm head of finance and cash flows.
Hello, everybody. I am Garrett Swanson. I'm head of product development and also the CEO of Dolphin Incorporated. This is going to be our earnings call. Liam will start us off.
All right. So our company seeks to provide customers with a high-grade quality product while at the same time giving our wholesale customers a price worth selling at. Currently, we hold a price point that is matching closely with the industry's cheapest competitors. We plan to continue offering high discount products to our wholesalers so that we encourage more retailers to choose to sell our products. We currently are discounting at 20% and have sold 62,100 units through these special contracts. We plan to continue to keep our price quality rating at industry averages. We, Dolphin Incorporated, plan to improve the quality of our product at a cheaper price through early funding of research and development expansion. We are now spending less money towards our product's design and will be maintain focus on spending more money towards marketing. Now we transition to some of the numbers our company expectations were for year 12, and more importantly, what those numbers are for our company achieved in this year. Earnings per share, we currently outperformed expectations by 20.2% at a total price of $10.22. For investors, we increased their return on equity by as much as 2.9%, hitting 45.4%. Our stock price increased drastically as we expand giving investors what they want. For last year's stock price, we were at $203.23. We increased almost 100-fold with a price valuation of $292.85. Given this information, we strongly encourage investors to buy. For our credit rating, we plan to maintain at least a A. As for our image rating, we plan to continue to keep this high as we have for the past couple of years and continue our focus much of our efforts on cheaper upgrades in product design through research and development. And now in year 12, we are starting to see the payoffs in image rating. For our company, Dolphin Incorporated, we plan to keep labor costs low, currently at a price of $28.34 per unit. We plan to install our workstation units so that our manufacturers don't experience as much overtime and stockouts. Our costs are low. We still are focused on keeping marketing cheap relative to our cost per unit sold. Now I'll hand it off to Garrett Swanson.
Some of the key performance indicators that we looked at as our measurements for how successful we are at meeting our planned goals are first, market share. This shows us whether or not we meet the goal of selling more product. This is definitely our biggest priority as a company, is to have the highest market share, and having a low-cost strategy is our means by which we plan to meet this goal, and we have been very successful in exceeding competitor market share. Our next KPI is revenue, and this shows us that we have success and higher cash flow than competitors. It allows us to profit from economies of scale, and we have successfully been using our high market share to get the greatest revenue, and we have been the highest revenue compared to any competitor for the last 5 to 6 years. Our last KPI that we looked at is the profit margin. Although we focus mostly on market share and revenue, those cash flows aren't enough and we need to maintain a profitable company. Maintaining that positive profit margin allows us to profit from the economies of scale and gives us the competitive edge against our competitors. So these are our year 13 projections and investor expectations. So for earnings per share, we're projected to make $13.44 per share, while investors are only expecting $10.50 per share. So we'll be exceeding their expectations by almost $3. And then for return on equity, we're projecting that we're going to be making 58.6%, while investors are only expecting 45%. So this is a 13.6% discrepancy, which we think will be very advantageous in making investors very pleased with how we're running things and how our company has been doing lately in the last few years. Our credit rating is projected to maintain its A, and that's what investors are expecting us to do. And then for image rating, we're projecting that we're going to make it up to 100 this year, while investors are only expecting us to get 80. This is also a big priority for us, and we've been focusing a lot of our efforts on taking care of our employees and focusing on those green initiatives, which are a big part of our business model. So the steps to achieve and exceed the investor expectations are that for earnings per share, we're meeting expectations and exceeding it by a great amount. We can further increase our earnings per share by doing buybacks and reducing the amount of outstanding shares. This is a big part of our strategy currently, as in the past our focus was to basically maintain that market share and have a low cost model where we can offer a good quality product to customers at a much cheaper price, so that now we can kind of focus on those profits and focus on our investors and ensure that we're getting them high earnings. For return on equity, we meet expectations. It helps that we're doing price increases on camera and drone products, which will help increase our profit margins. And we're also limiting expenditures and sales in less profitable countries like South America, because our decrease in expenditures there doesn't really result in much of a loss in projected sales. And we think that, by cutting those expenditures, we can maintain a positive profit margin, which we were having trouble with in the past few years. For credit rating, we meet the expectations, and we have no intention of taking out any further loans in the foreseeable future. This weighs the options of paying past loans off to receive a good credit rating, but at this point, we just about are out of debt. I mean, we have liabilities still, but relatively, we basically have no outstanding loans left. Our image rating also meets projected expectations by maintaining the high P over Q ratings on our models at a lower price, and then continuing to hold market share and display high amounts of corporate citizenship, and then also that focus on the employees that we have been really structuring our business around and just protecting their lives and making sure that they have everything they need while giving them lots of quality incentives and spending lots of our money on training. So thank you so much for coming to our earnings call. Have a nice day.